nicely packaged hewoo and the M2 MacBook Air. That's how much I spent. I really can't believe I got my own laptop. It's finally here. It's here. Okay. So hello guys, my name is Chai. Welcome back to the channel. So if you all notice, actually I don't think anybody would notice, but I haven't been posting in a while, and it's because my laptop just died on me. So I decided that it's time to get a new laptop, and as you can see from the title, this is a M2 MacBook Air, and I'm so excited to unbox this because it cost me a ton, but I believe it's going to look beautiful. So stay tuned to see this unboxing. So we'll first start with this tiny dot over here. See this? Holy crap. This is so nicely packaged. Ah. Calm down, Chinny, calm down. Okay. Here we go. So nervous, but okay. So now I'm gonna take this scissors over here to unbox this baby. Wait, I'm such a freaking dumbass. Please don't be a dumbass like me. Just turn this box around and you will see this slot over here. Ta-da! Okay, I'm clearly not very good at this. And before we unbox this little beauty, I think I should give you a backstory of why I'm actually buying a MacBook Air. It's not because I suddenly felt very rich and I could suddenly buy a 7,000 ringgit laptop. It was because my old laptop, it sort of died on me. It didn't legit die, it still can turn on. But it's because the display on the monitor is already dead. Like, I can't display anything on my computer, and prior to that, the battery also spoiled. The battery was like so fat. Okay, maybe I can show you the battery. I previously owned a HP laptop and the battery already expanded to be like this. It's not even flat anymore. I don't think you all can see in the video, but it's pretty bad. And this was how my previous laptop looked like. Honestly, it wasn't a bad laptop, but it was a really bad laptop for video editing because I think it only had 2 cores, it only had 8 GB of RAM, and luckily the saving grace was it was on SSD for about 1 year, but even the SSD couldn't really help the speed. And I also dropped this on the floor for about 2 to 3 times. As you can see, I used like some sort of dough thingy to help with the cracks and everything because I didn't want water to go in. So I'm very thankful for this baby for serving me for about 4.5 years. It was also a second-hand laptop, so prior to this it was already 1.5 years. I used it for another 4.5 years, so it's a 6-year-old laptop. I think it has reached its limit. Honestly, if I didn't use it for editing and I just used it for office use, it is a pretty good laptop. So HP is really okay, it's not that bad. So that's what motivated me to get a Mac as well. And the reason why I bought a Mac is that I heard that Macs are really good for creative stuff like photo editing, video editing and everything. Granted, in an ideal world, I would have gotten a MacBook Pro, a 14-inch MacBook Pro, but that is 2,000 ringgit more expensive. So being an unemployed law graduate, I don't think it's a good idea to spend all my savings on just one laptop. So I decided to get the Air because I'm probably not going to video edit that often because I'm going to have a job soon, I believe. So I hope that this Air is going to be able to accommodate to my video editing needs because
another lazy afternoon, the clouds covered in grey, third coffee of the day. Almost fell asleep on Sim. I yawn at the display.
Charlie is a klutz and she just teared the paper.
But I can hear raindrops that dancing on the roof. It's like they're calling out, don't lose your
I think I'm dying. You can see it looks like a very faded, beautiful rose gold. I can't believe this beauty is mine. I paid for this myself. This thing comes with an instruction manual over here. And these are the Mac stickers, the charger over here, and this one is the socket, and you'll get this cable, and this is apparently the MagSafe cable. I don't know what's a big deal about this MagSafe thing.
Now I often get so tired. It's harder just to be fascinated, breathing free. But I can hear raindrops that dancing on the roof. It's like they're calling out, don't lose your youth, 'cause I can stay inside and
By the way, the touchpad on this laptop is absolutely amazing. I can't get over how beautiful the display is. Like, I hope y'all can feel from here how beautiful this display actually is. Like, the colors are so freaking vibrant. I didn't know they have a migration assistant for a Windows PC. This is a very pleasant surprise. I honestly didn't know I could do that. Hey Siri, send a message. What's the weather like today? What does the rest of my day look like? I'm so impressed. It was so easy to detect the fingerprints on my finger versus like normally when I do it on my phone. It's actually a pretty long, tedious process, but this was pretty quick and I'm very impressed. I'm finally in. It looks like, oh my god, I really can't believe I got my own laptop. But right now I'm going to explore this computer. Hello, so hi there. It's been more than a week since I filmed my last clip, but my laptop sleeve and my dongle is finally here, so I'm going to unbox this and yeah, just to share with y'all what I got in order to be able to fully utilize this MacBook Air. The first thing I unbox is actually this laptop sleeve because I'm so excited. I was initially thinking of getting the brand from TomTok, but I saw that TomTok sleeves are about 150 ringgit and that's really expensive. And plus I wanted something that is able to sling across my body, like it's not just a sleeve but also like a back sort of sleeve, so that I wouldn't drop my laptop when I have my hands full, because that's what happened for my previous laptop. Because I have too many things on my hands, and now we are going to unbox this together. The packaging is actually really nicely put together. The brand is actually from hewoo, and the bag is going to look like this over here. Okay, and these are the things that they show that are inside this bag. So they have this material over here. It's like for anti-collision. I think it's probably at the edges of the bag, so that if you ever do drop your laptop in this laptop case, there will at least be like cushioning over here that will look like this inside. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but I think they're just showing this for informational purposes. And another thing is that I think YKK is like the best grade of zips that you can have in your clothing items, as well as your I don't know, anything with zips. I think YKK is probably one of the best brands. So they also market that they are using YKK zips. So that is why I bought this, because this was about 80 ringgit versus like TomTok. TomTok also has YKK zips and they also have anti-collision technology or something in their bags, but it costs about 150 ringgit. So that is like double the price and it doesn't have a sling. So I just took the plunge and got this brand, because even though this brand is not very famous as TomTok, because TomTok is promoted even by Western YouTubers, and I've never heard much people promoting about this brand, but I felt like the stuff they use for the bag seems pretty legit, so I'm just gonna take a chance and try this out. And hopefully if it's good, y'all can get this as well, because this is about half the price and I feel like the utility is so much more better. The bag actually looks really nice. Look at it. And I like how they have this tiny detailing over here. It looks very classy, which is what I like. The zippers are really smooth. Okay. And they also have a lot of compartments, which is one of the reasons why I chose this model, because I think it will really help you stay organized. Wow, the inside is really thick, and I like how they have so many compartments, because like here has one more zip over here. There's a front flap, you can see. It zips on really smoothly. Okay, this part you can put some documents, and I think the middle part is where you put your little baby, which is your laptop. Okay, so this is the front, right? The back also has another compartment, which I'm really impressed. There's so many compartments in this bag. This is like way more than expected, because when I purchased this bag and looked at the pictures, I only thought there was this one compartment over here and this compartment over here. So I think the conclusion is that this brand has pretty good bags. It's just that they're not as good as marketing their product on pictures. Honestly, I really got a steal from this bag. So I'm really excited about this. Push it here, over here. Looks like this overall. I think it looks pretty cute, honestly. I quite like it. I don't know how I feel about this vertical shape, because that's one of the concerns that I have. I was scared that a vertical shape would look a bit weird versus if it's horizontal, but I think for now it looks pretty stylish, if I would say so myself. It rests properly on my hip over here. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it, and this is how it looks like. If you ever wonder how a vertical sling bag would look like on your body. First of all, I'm gonna unbox is my dongle or USB port. I don't know what people call it. So I got mine from the brand Haugen. I'm not really sure if it's reliable, to be honest, but I see a lot of YouTubers mentioning this. I don't remember the other brand that I was considering. I will just show you all up over here and link it in the description box. But ultimately, I chose this because it has the exact type of ports that I want, which is a memory card reader in case if I ever get a camera next time. It has a HDMI port as well, and 3 USB ports, and I believe that's about it. I don't think it has an Ethernet or like charging port, but I think that's all that I want. And this was about 95 ringgit, and I got a free HDMI cable as well, because the other brand it was about 140 bucks, which is quite expensive in my opinion, because if I can save 45 bucks, why not? So yeah, this is the rationale for me getting this thing, and now we are gonna unbox this as well. So this is the 6-in-1 adapter that I got, and the reason why I picked this over the other models is that it markets that it can transfer 4K images on 60Hz versus like how most USB ports they only can transfer like about 30Hz for around this price range. So I think this is pretty good, and now I'm going to open this up and test this on my MacBook. It looks like this. Here's the USB ports, the SD card reader, and yeah, I really like it. I'm gonna use my trusty little external hard drive to test this out. Yay! My external hard disk does show up on the thing, so I guess it's a success, and all my things are right over here, which is amazing. So yeah, this is the end of my accessories review, and on to the next part of my video. So I think I'm just going to share what MacBook M2 Air model that I got. I basically got the one level above the base model. So the base model is the one with the 8-core GPU and 256 GB of SSD. So what I got was the 10-core GPU, 512 GB of SSD, and also 8 GB of RAM. Personally, I was considering between upgrading to 16 GB of RAM or 512 GB of SSD. My budget only allows me to do either one. I don't want to do both, because if I do both, it's very close to the price of a 14-inch MacBook Pro, which is really expensive. But at the end of the day, I decided to go for this 512 GB SSD instead of the 16 GB RAM, just because I saw a lot of tech reviews saying that nowadays the 256 GB SSD is only one man card thingy instead of two. So apparently that really slows down the computer compared to the Air M1, because the Air M1 is also 256 GB, but they have two 128 NANDs instead of just one for the M2. So that's why I decided to go with the 512 GB. So yeah, this is the end of my video, and I hope you all enjoyed it, because you all seem to enjoy my Samsung S21 unboxing video. So I thought I'll just make a video on me unboxing my MacBook Air M2, because it's honestly the most expensive thing I've bought since I was born. All this time, I've always like relied on my parents to buy all these expensive things for me, because I feel like at this point of my life, I'm old enough to afford my own things. And I'm sure it's not really a big deal to a lot of people, because at this age, a lot of people are already working. But for me, I'm gonna get a job soon, but I'm not working yet. So it's a very big deal to me. This entire thing, I guess I'll just share how much this thing is. I bought this laptop from Apple Education. so I got some discounts. So this laptop itself, it's 6,200 ringgit. So on top of 6,200 ringgit, I also got the Apple Education Bundle, which is 5 apps. So one of the 5 apps is Final Cut Pro, and that cost about 800 bucks. And I also got an extended warranty under Apple Care. It's 719. So okay, a tip is that if you are working, it's helpful if you can find somebody like family member or your friends who are still having a student email right now, because you can get quite a lot of discounts under Apple Education. And yeah, that's the cost of my laptop. So as you can see, after adding this all together, I think the price is about 7,800, 7,900 bucks. That's how much I spent on this laptop. So needless to say, it's a lot of money. It's a very big deal for me, and it's a very big goal purchase, but I'm proud of myself, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy making this kind of videos. And wanting to do YouTube is one of the motivations for me to spend my own money to buy a laptop, because before this, my HP laptop was suffering from a lot of crashes and everything, so it was really hard to actually edit videos. So I hope that this laptop will do a better job. So yeah, that's the end of my video, and I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!